Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight with Flame Dogs Racing League, the Wheels America Racing Cup Series at Pocono. Tonight's race is the Harpoon Design 200. It is time for our starting lineups here, folks. It's official. Quick time, Frankie Barroso going to put it in the pole position in the number 12 machine. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's starting lineup with the Wheels America Racing Series. Hutchinson Motorsports TV World's #1 streaming service on the front row. In the pole position, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 12 of Frankie Barroso. On his outside in P2, Joseph Mealy. Row number 2 on the inside, going to be the #1, Steve Tucker on his outside. The 54, Brian Burchett. Back in row number 3 on the inside, going to be the #5, William Robbins on his outside. The 09, Derek 5. Row number 4 on the inside in the 74, Ryan Steinhoff on his outside. The 20, Chris Esser. Going back into row number 5 in the #9 machine, Michael James on his outside. In the 55, it's Thomas Meeks. Row number 6 on the inside in the 45 machine from Hutchinson Motorsports TV, driving for Storm Motorsports, Christian Taylor. On his outside, the 8 of Dennis Anson. Row number 7 on the inside in the 73, Justin Malarkey on his outside. The 0, Gabriel Garcia. Row number 8 on the inside in the 13, Michael Lamphere on his outside, Matthew Fleming. Going back into row number 9 here at the Tricky Triangle. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 17th position, he's the dirtiest driver in the business. Bump and run, Jesse Becker. On his outside, the 56, die-hard Ty Gibbs fan, John Scoville. Row number 10 on the inside in the 41, Michael Kerzelik on his outside, the 29, Robert Hassan. Row number 11 on the inside, you've got Paul Shaw on his outside, Cody Keller. Going back to row number 12, Dakota Collins, Mitch Diamond. Then we have Brandon Shelton, Landon Bednars, Dylan Marante, everybody's favorite, the 48, the weapon, Kerwin Marshall. Starting in the, that's everybody, folks. So Kerwin Marshall going to start last here tonight. So there is your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. 28 cars signed in here tonight at the Tricky Triangle, Pocono. So the field is set, ladies and gentlemen, on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We are ready to roll. Wheels America Racing Cup Series. Field is set. It's Barroso, Mealy on the front row, green flag in the air. Heading down the long front stretch into turn 1. Who's going to take them 3 wide? Looks like nobody. It's Frankie Barroso going to hold on to the race lead for now. Caution is out. They are junking it here, folks. The 41 of Kerzelik involved. Take a look. Oh, wow. The 29 just absolutely junks him. Let's see if the 56 maybe comes down or if the 29 just takes him out. Take a moment here. Up in the Harpoon Design blimp, take a look. There you have it. 3 wide, the 29, Hassan just goes up there and junks John Scoville. So there you have it, folks. We didn't even make it a corner. We got some junk race cars and some hurt feelings in the chat. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in here to the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. You might notice a new logo there moving around on the top left of your screen. We got a new 3D model thanks to our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios, folks. Be sure to check them out. They can do all kinds of cool stuff for you. You're watching the Harpoon Design 200 here tonight. Frankie Barroso, your race leader. Caution #1, folks. We're going to take a quick break here tonight. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
JS Racing. We're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Tricky Triangle here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Be sure to click the like button on the video for us, folks. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We are about 30 subscribers away from the 1,000 mark tonight. You're watching the Wheels America Racing Cup Series with the Flim Dogs Racing League. Going to be 80 laps here tonight. I'm not sure about the stages, folks. Give me a moment. I can confirm what our stage breaks are. I have an idea what they are, but give me one moment to make sure. We're here for caution number 1 of the night. They junked it before turn 1. All right, so we got the stages at the beginning of lap 20 and 45 here tonight. 65% fuel in these cars, 4 extra sets of tires. Let's get the scoreboard corrected here of 20 and 45. Get that added for you folks at home. All right, we'll get that ready to go. So once we go green, that'll be right. But it's going to be Frankie Barroso on the inside, his teammate Steve Tucker on the outside. These two always racing each other, it appears. But it looks like the field is set. Pace truck is in. We are ready to roll once again into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air at Pocono. It is always a drag race into turn 1. Barroso going to hold on. Let's take a look in the back as they're looking to take them 3 wide. Coming out of turn one, nobody's junked it quite yet. We're still green. Hard racing through the field. You see bump and run. Jesse Becker there in the 23 machine. He is running in the back here tonight. Jesse Becker is not very fast here at Pocono. Let's hop on board. We're in the Hutchison Motorsports TV cockpit view with the 23 of Jesse Becker currently in the 14th position. No speed here tonight for Jesse Becker. What's new? Meanwhile, out front, Frankie Barroso is just absolutely leaving these guys. My, oh my, he is flying. Just put down quick time for the session, of course, as your race leader. So Steve Tucker in second in that one machine. Third place, Brian Burchett in that 54 machine. Going back to fourth, we have Ryan Steinhoff. And rounding out the top five, William Robbins out of Virginia. Here comes the 9 of Michael James underneath him, looking to make the pass for fifth. Shout out to Christian Taylor, currently in the 7th position. Is Christian roasting those tires? He is known for burning up some tires. We're going to find out here, folks. Christian Taylor in the 7th position out of Leland, North Carolina. Going back a bit here, we see Thomas Meeks right here in the 12th position out of San Antonio. The Wheels America Racing paint scheme there. What a beautiful paint scheme. And caution is out. Who is junking it this time? Oh, the weapon. Kerwin Marshall involved. Uh-oh. Try to find what happened. Here you have it, folks. All right, let's take a look at the 48. Kerwin Marshall involved. He's up top. Smokes the wall, goes into Bednarz, and junks him. What do you know, folks? It didn't take long for the weapon of Kerwin Marshall to cause a wreck, and we already have one. Where are the fans for Kerwin Marshall? Are they in the chat here tonight? 'Cause I bet they are pumped up right now seeing their boy junk some race cars early on here tonight. So our second caution of the night here on Hutchison Motorsports TV. We are the world's #1 streaming service, folks. What do you know, Pocono? I tell you what, I've been here at Pocono in my broadcaster's career, I don't know, a half dozen times. And I feel like these races, they always suck here at Pocono. The tricky triangle, they call it. I don't know why. It is terrible. The worst track on the service. We're here at Pocono with the Wheels America Racing Cup Series. Harpoon Design 200 here tonight. Flim Dogs Racing League. Connor Gerard says the 48 made up for Dover. I know, Connor, you know, the 48 drove pretty clean at Dover. Well, he was due to crash some cars, and that's what he decided to do here tonight. So we got some patented tunes to play for you. You know, Pocono's a pretty big track. These cautions take a while. We may as well kick back, relax, enjoy some tunes. We might be here all night, folks. Hutchison Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Going on break. We are back here at Pocono on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Frankie Barroso, your race leader, still here tonight. Let's pull up. Well, we can pull up some statistics. Not really much to go over. We've had 2 cautions already. Frankie Barroso's led every lap here so far tonight. No shock there, as we're going to line them up this next time around. Try it again. Steve Tucker in second, followed by Burchett, Steinhoff, and Robbins, your top 5. Take a look at your hard charger board. Looks like Brandon Shelton, through the 2 cautions, has gained 10 positions since the start of this race, up to the 16th position. Now it's 9. Let's see what else we got going on through the field. We drop back a little bit. Gabriel Garcia back here in the 20th position in the 00/0 machine, whatever you want to call it. He's got a 0 paint, but he's 00. You got to love it. And by love it, I mean I hate it. Fix your paint, Gabriel. I know you got a little 0 on there, but we all know it's not a 00. But we go back up front here. Frankie Barroso out front. He's going to have his teammate Steve Tucker on his outside. Caution number 2 already. We've done about 1 or 2 green flag laps here tonight. Hopefully they can clean it up, because these are long cautions here at Pocono. Let's pull up some track information for you fans at home. Take a look. Pocono Raceway here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Track temp at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 2.5-mile track. There you have it. 3 corners. Long straightaways. Next gen car gives dirty air, so it makes passing pretty difficult here. But the field is set. We are ready to roll. Again, your stage going to be at the end of lap 19, start of lap 20. So we're about halfway done with stage number 1. Haven't had a lot of racing yet. We have got Connor Gerard in the chat tuned in. We appreciate you tuning in here tonight, Connor. As the field is set, we're just about ready to roll as they're coming out of turn 3 this time around. And green flag in the air, and a good jump there by Barroso. Let's take a look in the back, see who's going to take them 3 wide going into turn 1. And they're looking to do it here, folks. We might get a pile up. They're going 3 to 4 wide. Gabriel Garcia looking to the inside. Playing nicely here on the backstretch. Nobody has junked it yet. Still clean and green. Frankie Barroso out front. Man, he is in a rocket ship here tonight. So the Miami, Florida native Frankie Barroso out front, trying to hold off his teammate Steve Tucker in that 1 machine. Let's hop on board with the 2nd place car, Steve Tucker. Tucker trying to get some of that draft off of Frankie Barroso here tonight at the Tricky Triangle of Pocono. Looks like we're single file through most field right now. Doesn't hurt to get some green flag racing in. Passing is at a premium here tonight as the 20 of Essery almost junks the 45 of Taylor. Up in the Harpoon design blimp. Let's take a look. Brantley Roden up there flying around. Let's see what he's seeing. Got Dylan Morante in the 18 machine, folks. Head on over. HarpoonDesign.com. Paint start at just $25. Can you believe that? $25. What a steal, folks. Some of the best paints in the business. And I tell you what, it adds horsepower too, because take a look at your race leaders. See Harpoon Design on that car? Well, look at second. Harpoon Design on that car too, so it just brings you speed. There's all kinds of Harpoon Design cars out here in the field. I'd put you to sleep if I named them all off. It seems like half the field out here has caught on to who the best painter in the business is. Looks like we're single file through the whole field here at Pocono for the most part. We do have a battle right here between the 65, I believe, of Mitch Diamond and then the 41 of Michael Kurtzelick. Kurtzelick in the 20th position, door to door, trying to find a way around that 65 machine. Not going to happen here. So he's going to fall back into line again. Passing not super easy here at Pocono. Meanwhile, the 23, Jesse Becker cruising around in that 15th position. Again, we got 6 laps now until the end of stage number 1. Joseph Mealy cruising around in the 17th position in that 39 machine. Got Zen on the car. He is all jacked up on Zen right now. But it's not helping him, folks. He's in 17th, and the 36 gets junked by the 65. Still green for now. Caution is not out. Look out! Joseph Mealy junk. They are junking it, folks. Jesse Becker involved as well. Let's take a look. Oh, Becker gets right hooked into the wall. He's dead. He is dead. Jesse Becker has passed away, folks. Dylan Morante involved in a wreck here. There he is. He spun out like twice in one corner, I think. And then wham. Well done, Dylan. So he's junk. Michael Kurdzalik involved as well. Take a look here. 65 a diamond involved. You just saw him. Oh, gosh. Bednarz was in for... Oh, man. Look at this 16 of Landon Bednarz. What is this guy doing? It's about to get him off the track. You see a car spinning. He kept it floored. I think he kept it floored more than he would have if we were green. Look at this. We're on board with Landon Bednarz. Sees him spinning out. He says, you know what? I'm just taking him out. I have no clue what you're doing, Landon. Finishes him off. So hopefully that's a penalty point for Landon Bednarz. Hell, then he clocks a 36 for good measure. Out here trying to hit everything. Landon Bednarz with the Wise Owl wash on the car, and the 16 machine is out for blood here tonight. Caution, number 3 is out. So a handful of junked race cars here tonight. Frankie Barroso dominating this thing. Jesse Becker is, actually he's staying out there, folks. I think he's staying out there. I just received word. They have cleared him medically while he was in the car. They asked him a series of questions, and he's okay, folks. So caution's out here, lap number 15 out of 80 tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be a long race here at the Tricky Triangle. Harpoon Design 200 here with the Flim Dogs Racing League, as most of them, or some of them, are coming down pit road. May as well hop on over to a break. Thank some of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
JS Racing. We're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
We are back here at Pocono for the Harpoon Design 200. Looks like the field is set, folks. It's going to be about a 2-lap dash here once we go green. As the end of the stage is going to come out, but the pace truck is in. Field is set. Green flag in the air. Barroso, your race leader, but Steve Tucker with a good jump on the outside line. Barroso's going to have that preferred line heading into turn 1. Door-to-door battle going into turn 1. Can Tucker make something work up top? Barroso doors him, says, get out of the way, teammate. Uh-oh, Tucker with a run on the outside. Can he finish this pass? Heading into turn 2, Steve Tucker on the high side. Barroso sends it in there, trying to hold on to the race lead. The preferred line is the bottom. Barroso's trying to hold on. A lap and a half to go until the end of the stage, unless these guys junk it, which they just might. We're watching a battle for the race lead between Frankie Barroso and Steve Tucker. Look at this. Tucker making the high side work. He's actually got the lead for now. Can he hold on? Last lap of the stage right here. Barroso does not want to give up that race lead. It is tough to pass. Tucker had a great restart. Can he hold on for this pass for the race lead? Last lap around the speedway here at Pocono before a stage break. Tucker almost was able to clear Barroso, but he's unable to do so. Going into turn 2, Barroso on the bottom has a bit of speed coming out of the corner. Door to door. Tucker trying to make the high side work. He might just get the job done here. Going through turn 3 for the final time. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Who's going to be your stage 1 winner? Steve Tucker crosses the line. Wow. What a pass from Steve Tucker, able to make the job, make it work, on the top side. What a move. I did not think he was going to be able to finish that pass, but he was just able to stay up there for about 2 laps, bring home the stage win. So Steve Tucker is your stage 1 winner here at the Harpoon Design 200. Folks, let's pull them in for a quick interview. We may as well. We've been to break like 4 times already. So we're here, caution number 4, but this one is for a stage break. Let's get your stage 1 winner, Steve Tucker, in here for a quick interview. Steve, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, yes, sir, man. What's up?
Hey, what a run there. You're able to make the pass on the high side after staying up there for a couple laps with your teammate. How'd you get the job done?
Dude, that was insane. I didn't expect to do that. On the outside lane doesn't really work super well here, but just timed that restart perfectly with Frankie, and kind of in the mode of like, you know what, we're gonna go for the stage win, try and beat him. He's probably our highest competition here, and teammates obviously, but dude killed it. Great racing side by side for 2 laps. That was a lot of fun. So just good stuff, man.
Yeah, that it looks like that restart, you got just such a great jump. I was kind of shocked there. You were able to kind of go like the same split second he went.
Yeah, we timed it. We're kind of working together more or less on restarts, but he obviously has the advantage because he's the one that starts the restart. So just timed it right, made it happen, and I know he didn't want me to win that stage, but that's sometimes you got to race it out to figure it out.
Yeah, it has to feel pretty good. It is pretty tough to pass here in Pocono, especially with the clean air out front. So it definitely gives you an advantage here for the remainder of this race.
The clean air is massive. Pit road, we'll see how that goes here in just a second. We'll see if I get a clean, in and out. But we'll see. Should be a lot of fun. Pocono is always a good track for me, and it's going to be tough. Hopefully, a lot of these guys in the back don't stay in the back for long, because man, it's pretty rough back there. And to your point, dirty air can be pretty monstrous. So just got to stay up front at all costs and kind of see where you are at the end.
All right, well, hey, best of luck for the rest of this one, Steve. I'll send you back to your team, and be sure to let Frankie know not to speed down pit road this time.
All right.
Steve Tucker, your stage 1 winner. With a quick little interview, he's going to head down pit road, put some fresh tires on there, Sunoco fuel, all that good stuff. So here comes everybody down pit road. Let's take a look, see who wins this race off. Barroso's going to have a minor advantage. You know, he's got the last stall. We're watching him go down pit road here. Long pit road here at Pocono. Tucker's going to be in the second to last stall, or third to last maybe. Oh, he overshoots. He's going to give up the race lead there. 54 overshoots as well. So Barroso able to win the race off of pit road there. Mitch Diamond elected to stay out. So let's see how this plays out for old Mitch Diamond. Let's take a look. Did he pit under green maybe? Or maybe under one of the yellows. Let's find out. Hutchinson Motorsports TV pit strategy board. So he pit 6 laps ago. So not a bad strategy for Mitch Diamond. We saw him junk. Who did he junk earlier? Can't remember. He definitely junked somebody. But Frankie Barroso won the race off pit road. I believe he took 2 tires. So 2 tires for Barroso. Michael James went fuel only, I think. Same with Joseph Mealy. Michael Kurdzalik fuel only as well. Gabriel Garcia, I think, took 2. I'm just kind of comparing lap time or pit times. Man, Steve Tucker, your race leaders dropped all the way back to 10th, folks. So that clean air advantage we were talking about did not matter. Steve Tucker, he took 4 tires and he overshot his pit box. Speaking of overshot his pit box, let's see if old Jesse Becker overshot his pit box as well. He is known for doing that. Take a look. We're going to rewind, take a look at the 23. Oh, wow. Hang on, folks. Oh, gosh. Did I just see it? Oh, my gosh. These camera angles are terrible here, folks. Give me a minute. Here's the 23 of Jesse Becker. What do you know? What do you know, folks? I tell you what, every single pit stop, this guy cannot stop in his pit stall. Jesse Becker. He needs to do some practice of pit stops. Just needs to go down pit road over and over and over until he figures it out. I don't think he'll ever learn. But the field is set. It's going to be Mitch Diamond out front. Frankie Barroso on the outside. Mitch Diamond, again, he pit about 6 laps ago. Takes over the race lead on the pit strategy. In the chat, we've got Danielle Taylor. Jim Evans out there. Welcome aboard, Jim. Looks like Chris Essery's grandma's watching. Thanks for tuning in. Danielle Taylor obviously rooting for Christian Taylor. Where's old Christian running at here? We honestly see a lot of different strategy here tonight. A lot of guys elected to go fuel only on that pit stop. Some got 2 tires, a couple got 4. So we're going to see how this plays out. Mitch Diamond, your race leader. He's the only one that did not pit there under the caution. But he did pit just 6 laps ago, so we're going to see if this works out. Frankie Barroso on the outside line took the 2 tires. Third's going to be Michael James, followed by Mealy, Kurdzalik, Garcia, Marante, Kerwin Marshall. Ladies and gentlemen, the weapon of Kerwin Marshall is up to 8th. Keep an eye on this kid. He's going to junk somebody. He is up here and out for blood. The 48 of Kerwin Marshall. You're going to see that pace truck take the hard left, get out of the way off a pit road. Field is set. We're ready to roll. Green flag back in the air at the tricky triangle. Harpoon Design 200. Heading into turn 1. Let's see if these guys junk each other. Not quite yet, as Barroso on that high side trying to hold on to the second position. But Michael James trying to make it work on the bottom. And it looks like he's going to do so and pull up underneath your race leader. Little bit of bump drafting down the front stretch here, or mid-stretch, whatever you want to call it. One of the straightaways. Mitch Diamond, your race leader. Frankie Barroso sitting in second. Oh, one hard into the wall, folks. I think that's Steve Tucker. Take a look. Steve Tucker is junked. Caution is out. Looks like the guide above him just kind of doesn't give him any room here. So look off the corner here. You see the 0 of Gabriel Garcia above him. Take a look. Not a good angle. Again, these views are not good here at Pocono. Hang on, folks. Take a look here. I mean, yeah, the 0 just kind of sends him down, junks him. So, man, Steve Tucker wins stage 1, gets sent back about 10 spots on a bad pit stop and strategy, and now he's in the wall and he's junk. So we're going to rack them up and do it again here in the Harpoon Design 200 on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. As always, we appreciate all our fans tuned in here tonight. Click that like button on the video for us. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment. Let us know who you're pulling for here tonight. Can Mitch Diamond make this strategy work, or is Frankie Barroso going to be too much? We will find out shortly. Take a quick break. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Pocono for the Harpoon Design 200 with the Wheels America Racing Cup Series. Caution number 5 is out, folks, here on lap 27. To be fair, one of them was a stage break, but not a good start to this race. But your front row, it's going to be Mitch Diamond in the 65 as your race leader. Frankie Barroso in the 12 on the outside in second. Next row is going to be James and Kurdzalik. Then we have Mealy and Marante, followed by Meeks and Robbins, Ansman, Garcia, your top 10. here right now. But the field is bunched up, ready to roll as always. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. We got Sean Atkins in the chat. He is a Hutchinson Motorsports TV driver in the LMP2 car with Motor City Racing. That's right, folks. He was a champion in his Hutchinson Motorsports TV LMP2. Ask for his autograph while you can. Sean Atkins in the chat. And ladies and gentlemen, Sean Atkins with the $4.99 super chat. Sean, you didn't tell us you were rich. My, oh my. Big money, Sean Atkins. He is cashing that Hutchinson Motorsports TV check we give him to drive for us, and he is spending the money. We appreciate it, Sean. But the field is bunched up, ready to roll here at Pocono. Pace truck is in. Diamond on the front row on the inside. Barroso on the outside. Green flag in the air. Great jump there from Diamond in the 65. He's going to hold on to the race lead quite easily. Let's see if these guys elect to junk it going into turn one like they did earlier. Not quite yet. Still clean and green here going through turn one. Let's zoom out a little bit, see what else we got going on through the field. Steve Tucker, after getting junked not too long ago, has a lot of work to do. Let's hop on board with this one machine. Steve Tucker, he was your stage one winner. Now, folks, he's back in 25th. What do they say, folks? They call it back there with the squirrels. Car's junking it right now. Looked like they were, but I don't think so. We're still clean and green, but it is a madhouse back here. It is almost like a demo derby in the back. These guys are side slapping each other, doing all kinds of stuff. Tucker's trying to work through the field, and we got another thing coming in here. Sean Atkins with another $4.99 super chat. $5 for 5 restarts. Well said, Sean. Man, I tell you what, when you're an LMP2 champion like Sean Atkins, you can do that kind of stuff. $4.99 super chat. Thanks again, Sean. But we got a new race leader. Frankie Barroso blows by the 65 of Mitch Diamond. So Barroso back out front. We saw him lead early on a long time, and Tucker found a way around him on a restart. Well, Barroso back into the race lead, and his main competition of Steve Tucker is pinned in the back right now. He is in the 21st position. So Mitch Diamond falls back to second, and here comes the 9 of Michael James trying to take over that second spot. So a battle for second between James and Diamond. Into fourth, we have Michael Kurtzelik trying to hold off the 39 machine of Joseph Mealy and the 55 of Meeks right there with him as well. Boy, Meeks has had some speed early on in this season. We've seen him out front quite a bit. Let's hop on board here in the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Gyro Cam. We got some battles in the back here. Matthew Fleming out of Van Wert, Ohio in the 17th position. What does Matthew Fleming have up his sleeve? Was he going to junk it? Let us know in the chat, though, folks. Who are you pulling for? Who's going to junk this thing? Who's going to win it? 15 laps remain here in stage number 2. Then we're going to throw a caution and rack them up again. See if we can make it that far. I don't know if we can. These guys are trying to junk each other right now. You can throw a blanket over about 10 cars. It is a hornet's nest. And Steve Tucker trying to find a way around them all. Christian Taylor washes up the track there. He's going to lose a bunch of spots, it looks like. So the 45 of Christian Taylor had a good start to this race. Well, now he's falling back to 17. Nobody's jumped it yet. Frankie Barroso still your race leader. Joseph Mealy sitting there in the 6th position trying to run down the 41 of Michael Kurtzelik. Meanwhile, the weapon, Kerwin Marshall, sitting in that 16th position. Looks like he's blinking a little bit. Caution is out. Thomas Meeks is junked. Look out! 73 tries to junk the 88. All right, let's see what happened there to Thomas Meeks. Oh my gosh! Thomas Meeks is dead. Oh, Christian Taylor just arc the braked him. My goodness! What's Christian Taylor doing? Get him off the track. My, oh my, Christian Taylor with the ARCA break of the season here in the Wheels America Racing League. Wheels America Cup Series. Correction. So let's hop on board Christian Taylor, see what he's seeing out his front windshield. The 45 of Taylor goes through the corner. He's got the weapon of Kerwin Marshall in front of him. Christian Taylor sees him blinking. He sees him crashing up here. Christian doesn't care. Look out! Wham! Just creams him. My, oh my. Look at this pile up right here, too. Rewind this one more time, folks. Take a look at this brutal hit. Thomas Meeks annihilates the pit wall. He might have died on impact there. Well, and just in case he didn't die on impact, now he does. Wham! Christian Taylor takes him out. My, oh my. A big old pile up there down the front stretch. So Thomas Meeks going to head into the infield care center. Hopefully he's all right. He might be dead, though. I don't know, folks. We're going to have to wait and find out. We're going to take a quick break, though. We appreciate you tuned in. Sean Atkins in the chat. Connor Gerard, Danielle Taylor. Who else is out there? Locking Profits, too. We appreciate each and every one of you tuned in here tonight. Click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. These guys are junking it here at the Tricky Triangle of Pocono.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
JS Racing. We're in the game.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
We are back here at Pocono, folks. We just witnessed the most brutal wreck of the evening. Caution number 6 is out, and we haven't even gone halfway, folks. This race, like I said in the chat, is a war. Sean Atkins in the chat says it's a slugfest. I agree, Sean. Connor Gerard, what do you have the Connor Gerard intensity meter at right now? With these guys just out here junking it. My, oh my, Thomas Meeks, he absolutely annihilates the pit wall. And then Christian Taylor from about 2 miles back just creams him. And a handful of others involved as well. But again, caution number 6 out here with the Harpoon Design 200. Head on over harpoondesign.com. Ladies and gentlemen, paint start at just $25. Another big shout out. You might notice our new 3D logo there in the top left of your screen. That's a big shout out to our partners over at Juicy Spider Studios. Head over there on X is the best way to contact them. Juicy Spider Studios, spelled, I believe we have it in the side by side. You'll see it. Juicy Spider Studios. I'll put it in the chat for you. They do all kinds of cool stuff there at Juicy Spiders. They can do anything from, logo help to videos, anything for individual racers, race teams, leagues, all kinds of cool stuff. And you're going to be seeing some cool graphic stuff down the road. They're still working on some things for us. But we appreciate you tuning in as the pace truck is in front row. It's going to be Michael James and Mitch Diamond. Green flag in the air. Michael James shoots out like a rocket ship. 10 laps remain here in stage number 2. On that last caution, you saw some guys go down pit road, including our race leader, Frankie Barroso. He gave up the race lead to head down pit road. So he is now currently cruising about in the, I believe he's in the 16th position or so. Somewhere around there, maybe 18. Well, you're watching a battle for the 12th spot between Steve Tucker and Jesse Becker, actually for 11th. These guys haven't junked each other just quite yet. Just a matter of time. These guys are out for blood here tonight. Look at this battle for last between Dakota Collins and I don't know who. But there's Michael Landfair in the 14th position. What does Michael Landfair have up his sleeve here tonight? Is he going to junk somebody? I sure would if I was Michael. He's got Matthew Fleming in front of him. Why not just right hook Matthew Fleming? Owner of the league, just right hook. Don't you think, Sean, when you're racing with league admins, don't you just take them out? It's like CK over there in Motor City Racing. I'll tell you what, if I was in an LMP2 racing CK, I'd junk him in turn 1. But they're ripping it around here at the Tricky Triangle. Michael James, your race leader here so far. Good run tonight for Michael. He's been out front all night long. Take a look there. There's our track, the Tricky Triangle, they call it, of Pocono. You got 3 corners. Some people call it 6. You'd have to be a maniac, though, in my opinion. But we jump around the track here. Take a look. It's got some of these guys hitting the wall, but we're still clean and green here at the Tricky Triangle on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Folks, be sure to click the like button on the video for us. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. We are at, I believe, 970 last I checked. Big shout out to all our fans tuned in here tonight. You're watching the Wheels America Racing Cup Series with the Flim Dogs Racing League on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. This is the Harpoon Design 200. Let's take a look at some statistics here at the Hutchinson Motorsports TV manufacturer standings. Your top running Ford right now, Dylan Marante, all the way up into the 2nd position. So we have 7 Fords out here tonight. Average running position, 11.6. In the Chevys, Michael James, your race leader, 14 Chevys, average running position of 14.3. And then in the Toyotas, they're slow and junk tonight. The best running Toyota actually in the 7th position. Chris Essery takes over 6th. 7 Toyotas out there, average running spot, 17.9. Slow. Taking a look at the HMS TV, hard Chargers. Look out, Steve Tucker spins it out. He's able to save it. Wow, he just throws it into the corner, forgets to lift, and he's way off pace. Still clean and green. My, oh my. Boy, Steve Tucker sends it into the corner, just slams the brakes, turns it sideways. And I believe the 00 involved there in that wreck. And I think they're wrecking. Caution is out. Antsman is jumped. See what happens. Here you go. The 8 of Dennis Antsman. Oh, that's just, I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of a weird racing deal right here. Let's go up to the Hutchinson Motors. You know what? Let's go to the Harpoon Design blimp. Check this out. So you see they're 3 wide. You got the 0 on the top, Antsman in the middle, and Becker on the bottom. Let's see who's at fault. I mean, to me, Antsman's got all kinds of room up top. He's got room up top. The 0 gets into the wall, and Becker's there. I mean, I don't think the 23 does anything wrong here. And it looks like the 13 was already sideways. He gets junked. I'd say that was probably the 8 of Dennis Hansman's fault. I feel like he could have, he could have used more track. Maybe the 0 would have hit the wall and kind of got into him a little bit, but Becker really couldn't have done anything there. That's not me being biased. Trust me, if Jesse Becker causes a wreck, I would be the first one to mention it. But we're going to rack them up, do it again here tonight. You're watching the Flim Dogs Racing League Wheels America Racing Cup Series on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Sean Atkins asks, does it do anything for the stream if I spam emojis? I don't know, Sean. You may as well try it out, bud. Keep it up. I see him coming in. Sean's spinning all the hearts. I'll help you out, and I'll send some as well. You're in the chat. Drop some emojis there. On the right side of the chat bar, you'll see a bunch of emojis. Do some spam clicking. It probably doesn't help, but hey, looks cool. But why not take another short break, folks? We're going to play some of these patented tunes for you. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Harpoon Design 200. Be right back. We are back here at the Harpoon Design 200. Your front row, it's going to be Michael James on the high side, Dylan Marante on the bottom. We're going to throw a stage break here in just a couple laps. So we're going to go green here to start lap 43, and then at the start of lap 45, that will be the end of stage number 2. It's going to be about a 2-lap dash here to the stage. Who's going to bring home stage number 2? Probably going to be Michael James, but hey, you never know. And are these guys going to junk it again? This is our 7th caution of the night, folks. We're about halfway done with this race, so we're on pace to hit like 14 cautions. I sure hope we don't. In the chat, though, we got Sean Atkins, Connor, Gerard, Jesse in the chat. Hey, Jesse, let us know who you're pulling for. We see you out there. Who you rooting for out here at Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. But the field is set. You're about to see that pace truck head on in and get out of the way. Lined up, ready to roll. Pace truck is in. We are set. Michael James, your race leader, into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. Big jump there by Michael James. He's going to hold on to this race lead going into turn 1. Door-to-door battle for second. Dylan Morante on the bottom trying to hold off the 65 of Mitch Diamond. Going into turn 2, Morante still on the bottom line, trying to hold off Diamond for second. In the 4th position, you see William Robbins in that number 5 machine. These guys racing hard back here. Let's take a look. You see Frankie Barroso back here in the 17th position, making a pass for 16. We saw him. He was your race leader under one of these cautions, went down pit road. So my guess is in this. Oh, and he doors the 11 there. Pretty hard. Able to keep it rolling, Frankie Barroso. Well, we jump back out front. Michael James, your leader here, trying to bring home stage number 2 out of Henderson, Texas. Wheels America Racing Cup Series action tonight here with the Harpoon Design 200. We're on board your race leader, Michael James, trying to bring home the green and white checkered for stage number 2. Down the back stretch, going into turn 3 for the final time at this stage. On board your race leader, Michael James. Crossing the line, he's going to win stage number 2. So James going to be your winner here for stage number 2. That's going to bring out the caution. So Michael James brings home stage 2 here at the Harpoon Design 200. Good run so far for James. He's been out front all night long. But he's about to rack him up, head back down pit road. You know what? Let's pull Mr. James in for a quick interview. I can get him in here. Give me a minute, folks. Michael James, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a good run for you there. You're able to bring home stage number 2. How's the car feel out?
Actually, it feels pretty good. I was scared having a little bit older tires, but I guess I was able to save enough there for the end.
Absolutely. You know, has to be interesting. Now, how far on fuel can you guys go after you fill up?
Ooh, that's a good question. I honestly do not know. I never checked it.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're probably going to have to pit.
I want to say it's around 30-ish.
Yeah, so
somewhere
right,
in there.
Sense. So is the plan going into this last stage, you know, obviously, I mean, we're probably going to have more yellows, but let's say it stays green. You planning on maybe cutting this in half, or you got something else up your sleeve?
Yeah, I'm probably going to try to cut it in half. Honestly, tires are pretty important here.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we wish you the best of luck for the race. Your stage 2 winner here tonight. Hopefully, we'll talk to you later at the end of this race.
Appreciate it.
Michael James, your race leader and stage 2 winner. You heard from him. He's going to have to pit here on the last stage. It's going to be a, I don't know, what we got, 35 laps left or so. I don't think they'll be able to make it on fuel. Who knows? We will have to find out. But why not take another quick break here, folks? We will be right back. Play some of these patented tunes here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. we're back here at the Tricky Triangle with the Flim Dogs Racing League Wheels America Racing Cup Series. Varying pit strategies here tonight, folks. Looks like about 10 or so of these guys stay out here. So Joseph Mealy going to take over the race lead. Frankie Barroso on the bottom line, going to get back up to the front row. We're going to pull up your pit strategy board. Take a look there. Your race leaders all came down 7 laps ago. So it's going to be interesting how this plays out here. Are tires going to matter here at Pocono? I feel like they don't matter as much, but obviously you don't want old junk tires. So we're going to see if Mealy can pull something off. He is your race leader, going to set the pace here. As the field is set, we're ready to roll. Coming out of turn 3, pace truck is into the juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. Joseph Mealy shoots off like a rocket. Your race leader. We're on board in the nose cam with Bump and Run, Jesse Becker. Take a look here. Here comes Steve Tucker in that one machine. He was in the back, folks. They are 3 wide now. Tucker has slowly worked himself up through the field. Can he get back up front? But he's got the weapon. Kerwin Marshall behind him. He better look out. Oh, the weapon gets sideways. Kerwin Marshall able to save it. Still clean and green for now. They're not junking it. Almost disaster there for some of these guys, and we got a big battle right here. Look at these 3. William Robbins trying to get around Jesse Becker in that 23 machine. This is a battle for the 7th position. Joseph Mealy continues to lead the race out front. Frankie Barroso second, followed by Ryan Steinhoff, Michael Kurzelik, and Dennis Ansman, your top 5. 6th position, we've got Dylan Morante, followed by William Robbins, Brian Burchett, Steve Tucker, and Jesse Becker. Rounds out your top 10. Top on board here with Bump and Run, Jesse Becker in the 10th position. He's going to let the 9 go around him. Pulls over for him. Jesse's out here for a Sunday drive here tonight. He is not here to race. Jumping back up front, Joseph Mealy, your race leader, trying to hold off Frankie Barroso. Pitch strategy worked out good for him. Let's check out the left rear suspension cam for your race leader, Joseph Mealy. Boy, nobody slams winter greens in like the 39 of Joseph Mealy. He is out there, and he is feeling good. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Christian Taylor, involved in an incident earlier on. Fell a lap down. Well, he got his lap back. Now he's into the 22nd position. Heading back up front, Joseph Mealy, your leader. Again, holding off Barroso, Steinhoff, Kurzelik, and Ansman in the top 5. William Robbins in 6th. Let's see if Robbins can make a pass, try to get back into the top 5 here tonight. See what else we got going on through the field. Steve Tucker up to the 9th position. Slowly worked himself through the field. Let's check out your Hutchinson Motorsports TV, our charger. Dylan Morante in the 7th position. He's gained 20 spots, folks. Caution is out. Who is junking it this time? It's a pile up. Mitch Diamond involved. Christian Taylor involved as well. Here it is. Well, not too much damage there for Christian. Not sure what he was doing. He wanted to hit the wall. So these guys check up, they get involved, but the initial wreck is further up. And the 31, oh, man, slides in out of nowhere. But take a look right here. 65 a Diamond involved. Let's play this from here. Oh, the 20 of Essery might junk it. Well, Diamond gets loose out of the corner. I mean, that's kind of Diamond's fault. Gets loose while the 20 is right on his back bumper. Nowhere for the 20 of S3 to go, and they're jumping. So, caution is back out here tonight, folks. Caution number 9 here at the tricky triangle of Pocono. Here in lap 53 out of 80 with the Harpoon Design 200 Hutchinson Motorsports TV. And we're back here at the Harpoon Design 200. It's going to be Joseph Mealy and Brian Burchett there on the front row, it looks like. As the field is set, we're about to get going, folks. If you're looking for a paint scheme, head on over. HarpoonDesign.com. Paint start at just $25, folks. Website is easy to navigate. Brantley Roden can get you hooked up. He is the #1 painter on TradingPaints.com. Daryl Young with the 199 super chat. The richest man on the internet, Daryl Young Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, put a W in the chat for Daryl. He's here, so Steve will win now. Well, Daryl, it's been a long race for Steve. He won stage 1. Then he went to the back on a bad pit stop, got junked. He's been working up to the field, though. But the green flag is back in the air. Joseph Mealy, your race leader, Ryan Burchett, second, followed by Malarkey and Barroso. Let's take a look at Steve Tucker. Where is he at? He was just involved in an incident not too long ago. He's in the 21st position. So not a night to remember for Steve Tucker. Had speed early on, had a bad pit stop, bad strategy, fell to the back, then he got jumped. Here he is in 20. My, oh my, the 09 just parks it. Oh no! The one at Tucker jumps his teammate, Jesse Becker. Caution is out. Look at this. The 09 just parks it going in the corner. We saw it live here, folks. Look at this. What did we miss of the 09? I mean, what's he seeing to just stop here? Look at this. So going into the corner here at York, South Carolina, Derek Fye just slammed his brakes there. Tucker has to make an evasive maneuver up high to avoid him. Gets in the back of the 23, and then the 09 is jumped. Derek Fye. So there is caution number 10 on the night. Congratulations. We are double-digit cautions here at the Tricky Triangle. I don't know what's so tricky about it, but nonetheless, these guys can't not junk each other. Daryl, what do you think? Should I pull Steve up into the booth right now? I don't think he'd be happy. Probably shouldn't, should I, Daryl? Well, we appreciate all our viewers here tonight. 17 of yous watching. Connor Gerard out there, as always. Danielle Taylor. Daryl Young. Who else we got? We have Sean Atkins. You still out there, Sean? You better not have turned this off, Sean. Tell you what. Nonetheless, caution number 10 here. Lap 57 out of 80. Got some unhappy campers in the back. Track position has been king here tonight because all of our incidents, let's just say they haven't been in the front, folks. But we're not going to go to break. We may as well stay here. I mean, we've been on break half this race. Not much I can do under caution, but let's take a look, see if we can maybe do an interview or something with somebody. Let's see if Joseph Mealy's available. He is not. Do not see Joseph Mealy in the chat anywhere, unfortunately. Let's pull in Jesse Becker. Let's get him in here. Get him to work. Jesse, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy?
Got you, Blake. I got you.
Boy, what a race out there tonight. Just been caution after caution, it appears. What did you see out your front windshield for that wreck?
It's just no big deal. I mean, unfortunately, Steve said he was focusing on the car to the inside of him and ended up getting into me. So we've got about 5.5 minutes of damage to fix here, but we'll get back out there. I'm going to try to stay on the lead lap here, but we keep the yellows going. I'll get this thing fixed back up and might have a shot at some good position here.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looked like the 09 of Fige honestly looked like he parked it going in the corner, and Steve kind of turned right to make an evasive maneuver, and you happened to be there.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Steve's my teammate, so no hard feelings at all. We'll just get it fixed back up. I mean, turn two's been kicking my ass anyways all day, so I hate that corner. If you haven't noticed, I mean, I hit the wall going about 150 head on earlier, so
yep.
It's not going great for turn two for me tonight.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we'll send you back up to your team, Jesse. Best of luck the rest of this one.
Thank you. I hope you're having fun up there, man.
Oh, absolutely. There's Jesse Becker, your race leader, and Daryl Young wants us to do it, folks. We're going to get Steve Tucker up in here. Steve, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy.
Hello, Copper.
Well, your soundboard went off, and it kind of threw me off there. But, hey, so Daryl Young Jr. wanted me to pull you in here. What did you see at your front windshield there?
Car's wrecking. I dove it in too deep. I thought Mitch was going to send it in to me, and got a little nervous and overshot it. So caused a wreck back in the back, and FML, you know.
Yeah, you know, it's just been an uphill battle, you know, since the end of stage 1. You went down pit road, you overshot your box, and you got 4 tires, and that send you to the mid pack, and it's just been bad luck ever since.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just how these things go. I mean, it's one of those races where you have to stay out in front no matter what, like we talked about after stage 1, and hasn't gone that way, and that's fine. I mean, we have the 2 wins, we have stage wins, so at this point, we're just hunting for more stage points and wins if we can, and if we can't, that's fine. And then we're going to move on to, I think it's Watkins Glen next week, and have some fun there too.
Absolutely. You got 20 laps left. You know, what are you expecting to maybe bring home as a finish here tonight?
I'm expecting probably a lot more wrecks, and we're going to try and squeeze through. If we get wrecked or if we wreck again, is what it is. But I'm going to guess that we're not going to go green plug here the last 20 laps. So
That'd be a good
stay
guess.
tuned.
Absolutely. And before I send you back to your team, Daryl Young just said that was your fault. So just to figure out that you.
Yeah. I mean, I owned it. So yeah, great commentary and analysis from Daryl Young here.
Oh yeah, you know, Daryl, he's the richest man on the internet. You know, his commentary is not always spot on.
You know, it's all good. Daryl's getting over a cold or something. I don't know. He was in bed for like 3 or 4 days, pouting and whining. I don't know. Got his SpongeBob blankie, I'm sure.
It's the cold from hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all good. You know, we're gonna give him a pass on this one.
Absolutely. Well, hey, best of luck for the rest of this one, Steve.
All right, man. We'll catch you.
There's Steve Tucker. He's got an uphill battle to climb. Still 20 laps to go, but like he said, you know, this thing's probably not going to stay green. Because, folks, we're here on our 10th caution. We're going to restart this race into lap number 60. Here with the Harpoon Design 200. Again, Joseph Mealy, your race leader. Brian Burchett second. We have Mark and Barroso number 2. As the pace truck is in, field is ready to roll into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. Good jump there from Mealy. He's going to hold on to the race lead, but we've got a battle for second. Going into the corner, the 12 of Barroso on the back bumper of the 73. He's looking to take him 3 wide. The 73 of Malarkey tries to hold on to the second position. Barroso on the bottom. Burchett on the top. Barroso's going to give it up and go back to the top line. So Burchett holds on to the second spot with Malarkey looking to the bottom. Still clean and green for now. And folks, don't look now. Christian Taylor has worked himself up to the 10th position. What is going on? Christian Taylor's figured something out. Top on board in the 10th position. Christian Taylor, can he keep moving up? Fell a lap down earlier, but we've had 10 cautions, plenty of time to get back onto the lead lap, and here he finds himself into the top 10. I bet Danielle is feeling good here tonight watching Christian. As we jump back up to the battle for second, that's the 73 of Malarkey trying to hold off the 54 of Burchett. Hopping on board, William Robbins in the 5th position, trying to find a way around these guys. He's looking to the bottom of Malarkey. Slide job, William Robbins takes over 4. So Joseph Mealy continues to lead this race out front in the Zen, the winter green Zen, number 39 machine out of Schenectady. I guess that's how you say that. Schenectady? I don't know. I'm going to go with Schenectady. That sounds better to me. Joseph Mealy, race leader. Let's check out the HMS TV chat. Danielle Taylor, Connor Gerard, Daryl Young. Who else we got? We got Lock and Profits out there. 48's looking to take home first. Lock and Profits pulling for the weapon of Kerwin Marshall. Let's do a weapon update real quick. What is the 48 of Kerwin Marshall doing right now? Currently in the 16th position. Who is he looking to jump? Top on board, the 20 of Essery. Better look out. The weapon. Kerwin Marshall behind him in a battle for 15. Slide job with a crossover move. Man, the weapon driving clean out here. What's he doing? Oh, no, he's not. He junks him right on cue. The weapon just junked him. That's Steve Tucker. Kerwin Marshall strikes again. Let's see what happened. Man, folks, right on cue. We see the weapon of Kerwin Marshall. I think he just turns right here and left hooks Steve Tucker. My goodness, Steve Tucker cannot catch a break here tonight. Get another angle here, folks. Again, these views are not great here at Pocono. Take a look. Yeah, I mean, Steve Tucker's up against the wall. The 48 just keeps following up there. Eventually, left hooks him and junks him. Daryl Young in the chat, what do you think of that one? I bet Daryl Young is jumping up and down with joy, seeing Steve Tucker get jumped by the weapon, Kerwin Marshall. Man, right on cue. You know, we were looking for Kerwin Marshall to take somebody out, and there he strikes. Well done, Kerwin. That is why he's a fan favorite, ladies and gentlemen. Caution number 11 is out here with the Flame Dogs Racing League Wheels America Racing Cup Series. You're watching the Harpoon Design 200 on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. The weapon, Kerwin Marshall, just striked again. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We are back here with the Wheels America Racing Cup Series and the Harpoon Design 200 at Pocono. Field is set 11th. Caution is underway. We're about to drop the hammer and go green. Your front row, it's going to be Brian Burchett on the bottom, Frankie Barroso on the top. Just about 15 laps left to go here tonight, folks. Are these guys good on fuel the rest of the way? I don't know. Might be close. Well, we saw our race leader of Joseph Mealy give up the race lead, head down pit road on that caution. So Brian Burchett takes over the spot. Jim Evans tuned in with Connor Gerard, Danielle Taylor, many others as well. Got about 20 fans watching right now, folks. Be sure click that like button for us. Really helps us out. Get some eyes on these racers as well. And more importantly, click that subscribe button, as the pace truck heads in. Field is set. Burchett takes us into the juicy spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air, Pocono. Heading into turn one here. Nobody's junking it just quite yet. See Joseph Mealy, he was your race leader, went down pit road, is into 15th now. Let's hop on board with Joseph Mealy as Brian Burchett holds on to that race lead. It is a hornet's nest back there, folks. When you're going down this long straightaway, you're in the draft. You can't really see anything in front of you because there's just a car sitting in front of you. So when guys are kind of swerving all over the place, it is a sketchy feeling as Brian Burchett is out front with the clean air. Can he hold off this 12 of Frankie Barroso with just 15, almost 14 laps left to go? Pulling up the HMS TV hard charger board. Dylan Marante in the 8th position is your hard charger. He's gained 19 spots since the start of this race. Good run so far for Marante. But Burchett still out front. He's looks like he's running the top there almost. Maybe trying to put some dirty air on Barroso. Better not leave a lane open though, or Barroso will take advantage. So it's Burchett, Barroso, Robbins rounds out your top three. Then in the 4th, we have Michael James, followed by Ryan Steinhoff. And a battle for 6 looks to be Matthew Fleming taking over the 6th spot from Christian Taylor, who's running the wall for some reason. So Taylor takes back the 6th spot here. Let's see if he can make a run for 5th. That's a 74 of Ryan Steinhoff in the 5th position. Taylor looking to the bottom, door-to-door battle for the 5th position. This might be the best Christian Taylor's run all season long. I tell you what, practice earlier did not look very good for Christian Taylor. He's trying to sneak into the top 5 here. Let's hop on board with Hutchinson Motorsports TV's own Christian Taylor. He's got some guys battling behind him, though. But we jump back out front. Brian Burchett holds on as Frankie Barroso looks to get a run with 13 laps left to go. Let's pull up the HMS TV pit strategy board. Man, Burchett, he's been out there for 27 laps with 13 to go. I don't think there's any way Burchett can make it on fuel. So I think Burchett's just kind of biding his time. Everybody else should be good to go, though. It's unfortunate there for Burchett. It's been a good run, but there's just no way he can make this tank last 40 laps. But again, Barroso in 2nd, followed by Robbins, James, and Steinhoff, your top 5. Jesse Becker, the last car on the lead lap. He's in 24th. Not a good night for bump and run. Jesse Becker involved in a couple incidents out of Southport, North Carolina. We saw his teammate Steve Tucker got into him earlier in a racing deal. Tucker up to the 18th spot. We got cars all over. Look out. The 12 gets turned. The 13 gets hit there. He keeps it rolling. Oh, no. Christian Taylor off pace. Christian Taylor way off pace here. I'm not sure what happened. We're still clean and green. Let's rewind it. Man, too good to be true of a night for Christian Taylor. Let's take a look. Oh my, the 88 kind of gets into him there. Let's take a look at this one more time. Again, we're still clean and green. Just want to see what happened here. Let's go up to the Hutchinson Motorsports TV chopper cam. Take a look down this long straightaway. 88 gets into the back of Taylor, shoves him straight into the wall. Taylor's right front is junk. He's done. Green flag is still out, though. Frankie Barroso, new race leader. Again, we know Brian Burchett probably unable to make it on fuel, I would guess. But I could be wrong. Probably a good move there by Burchett, though. I mean, he needs to be in the draft, help save as much fuel as possible. See if we can maybe stretch this thing out to the end. So Barroso, new race leader with just 10 laps left to go. Burchett in second, followed by Robbins. 3-car, kind of a breakaway here. The Southern Diesel Solutions number 5 machine, William Robbins, just waiting to strike. Been a good night here so far for William Robbins in that 5. Don't look now, folks, with Joseph Mealy. He was one of the few that went down pit road, got 4 fresh tires, I believe, and he just turned the fastest lap of the session, ladies and gentlemen. He is currently in the 7th position. I don't think he's got enough time to run down the leaders, you know, under green. But if we get a caution or something, this 39 might be scary. Just put down another quick time lap. Joseph Mealy is a rocket ship right now. Heading back up front here. Robbins looking to the inside of Burchett for a battle in the 2nd position. Meanwhile, Matthew Fleming holding on to a top 10 position. Out of Van Wert, Ohio, getting a push from the 2. Up to Keller, who stuffs it into the wall. Here comes Chris Essery up to the 7th position out of Bakersfield, California. Not a bad night for Essery, trying to bring home a top 10 run. Battle for 2nd continues. Brian Burchett tries to hold on as the 5 of Robbins is duking it out with him. I'm still, you know, I don't know. Maybe the 54 of Burchett can make it on fuel. I would just be kind of surprised. I didn't think these guys would be able to go 40 laps. But we have had a handful of cautions as well, so we'll see how this plays out for these guys as Barroso starts to pull away a little bit. He's about 0.6 of a second ahead of 2nd place. Looking around the track a little bit here, see where we got some battles going. Robbins struggling to get around this 54 of Burchett with 7 laps left to go. Frankie Barroso, if this thing stays green, I think he's got this one in the bag, but don't want to count on it staying green because I believe we've had, what, 11 or 12 cautions so far. And Robbins going to make the pass, takes over the 2nd spot, 0.8 of a second behind your race leader. Meanwhile, we got these guys racing hard right here. From about 7th on back to, I don't know, 12th or so. These guys racing hard. The 9 of Michael James looking to make a move on the 20. Going to be a 3-wide battle. James on the bottom. The 88 on the top. 20's going to lose 2 positions in 1 corner. So Michael James up to the 7th position, and here comes Dennis Ansman. Door-to-door battle. Ansman in the top 10, trying to get up to 7th or 8th with just 6 laps remaining. Frankie Barroso, your race leader. William Robbins looks to be reeling him in a little bit. Does Robbins have anything for Barroso in the battle for the race win? Burchett down pit road. He was unable to make it on fuel. So he cut it close, but was unable to finish the fuel run. Was in the race lead for a bit, but it's not going to work out for him. as Barroso continues to lead this race. Here, about 4.5 laps left to go. Barroso tries to shake the draft of the 5 of Robbins. Let's hop on board William Robbins, see if he can run down your race leader at all. Not looking good for Robbins. He looks to be losing a little bit of ground. But we drop back here in the 6th position. Michael James continues to hold off Matthew Fleming and Dennis Ansman, who are right there on his back bumper with just 4 laps left to go here at the tricky triangle of Pocono. So let's take a look here at the Hutchison Motorsports TV hard charger board. Dylan Morante, your hard charger, up to the 3rd position. What a night for Morante. Started all the way back in 27. Here he is in 3rd. Going to be tough, though, to hold off this guy, Joseph Mealy, out here on the Fraser tires. He is moving right now, one of the fastest cars on the track. Looking to the outside, it's not going to stick, though. Mealy going to run up high, try to get a run off the corner, see if he can maybe diamond the corner. Down the front stretch, 3 laps left to go. Joseph Mealy in 4th, trying to make a run on Morante for the 3rd position. Meanwhile, a solid night here for the Scottsdale, Arizona native Ryan Steinhoff in 5th. Taking a look at the chat here, we got Connor Gerard, Jim Evans, Danielle Taylor, all kinds of fans tuned in. Again, folks, please click that subscribe button on the video. Trying to make a push to 1,000 subscribers. We just need 30 more. Head back up front here. Frankie Barroso, your race leader. Down the front stretch, 2 laps left to go here tonight at the Harpoon Design 200. Frankie Barroso, he has been fast all night long. The strategy has worked out for him as well. Going all the way down to the apron to shake that draft. Frankie Barroso. Looks like Chris Esri has had some issues and he is wrecked out. So not sure what happened there. We're running out of time, though. We're not going to show the replay. Frankie Barroso going through turn 3. Looks like he's going to get the white flag this time around. White flag in the air last lap around. Don't have to worry about any cautions. Frankie Barroso with almost a 2nd lead. These guys shaking the draft for like 20th here, 11th. We got some battling right here, folks. You could throw a blanket over 5 of these guys. Guys are racing hard, trying to get home a top 10 run. Steve Tucker up to the 10th position. Impressive run for Steve. Been involved in a number of incidents tonight after winning stage 1. Bringing home a top 10, that's feel pretty good. But out of turn 2, going into turn 3 here shortly. Frankie Barroso, your race leader, trying to bring home another win. Out of turn 3 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. Frankie Barroso wins the Harpoon Design 200. William Robbins takes home 2nd. Dylan Morante 3rd. Holds off Joseph Mealy for 4th. And Ryan Steinhoff rounds out your top 5. So it's Barroso, Robbins, and Morante, your top 3. Let's try to get them ready for some interviews. We appreciate you folks tuning in. Be sure to click the like button on the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Time for some interviews. All right, time to pull in our third place finisher, Dylan Morante. Dylan, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, yep. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. What a run for you. You were the hard charger. You gained, I don't know, like 24 positions or so. Bring home a podium finish here tonight.
Well, I have to turn you up real quick. It's hard to hear you.
Yep, that's all right.
Where are you here? There you are. All right. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Well, hey, like I said, though, you bring home a podium finish. You're the hard charger as well. I believe you pass, I don't know, 24 cars or so.
Yeah, I know. I messed up with the qualifying early on because I tapped the wall for 3 both times, so I got stuck in the back, and it caused me to have to start from the back there. But I knew I had a fast car, so it ended up working out well for me. I just bided my time with slowly passing the guys as the race went on.
Yeah, you know, definitely worked out. You know, strategies seem to vary out there. You know, a lot of guys went with, 2 tires, 4 tires, no tires, all kinds of different stuff. What was your strategy most of the night?
It was 4 tires all night. Really didn't do anything too crazy on the strategy. There were thoughts about taking 2 tires at the end in case of a late race yellow, but luckily I was fortunate enough to not have to worry about any sort of strategy like that. So just took the 4 tires and let it ride.
Well, definitely works out for you. You know, you go through the field pretty significantly and bring home a podium finish. Before you head out, though, you got any shout-outs or anything for the fans watching at home?
Yeah, shout out to Gabriel, running with him again this week. He had an unfortunate end to the race, but he had a pretty fast car at the beginning there. Shout out to you for putting on the stream, and shout out to the flagship crew for putting on the league as always. And yeah, looking forward to come back next week for Watkins Glen. I love that track.
Well, going to be interesting to see, who can turn these cars right and who can't.
Absolutely.
But hey, congratulations, though, on your podium finish. Dylan Morante brings home 3rd.
Thank you.
What a run for Morante, but let's get William Robbins into here, your 2nd place finisher. William, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Blake, how's it going, man?
Hey, it's going pretty good, but great run for you. You bring home 2nd, and looked like you were able to hang there with the race leader. Just seemed a little bit too hard to find a way around him.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. P2's that's a damn good finish. I'm happy with it. Man, Frankie's fast. Hung with there. Just could not make any ground. I was trying to follow him up and down on the straightaways and try to catch a little bit of drafts, but I just could not pull in. We stayed somewhere around the 0.7 seconds of a gap there. Just not fast enough to close it. But kudos to him. Hell of a race.
Yeah, well, a great points night for you. You're able to bring home some stage points most of the night as well, it appeared. But 2nd place finish has to feel pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Feels good. I missed the first couple of races in here, with work, and so to get in and get a couple runs back to back, had a couple struggles where I got a couple ding ups and wrecks and so on. So to come to Pocono, squeeze out a top 2, man, we'll definitely take it.
Absolutely. Well, hey, congratulations on a great run here tonight. Before you head out, though, you got any shout-outs or anything for the fans watching at home?
Absolutely. Definitely want to shout out, Southern Diesel Solutions, the paint on the car. Shout out to, Flagship Motorsports, Flim Dog Motorsports, and Fleming for putting these rides together for everybody. Always a fun time to run with Fleming. And then shout out to my wife just for letting me spend hours a night in here doing this, my hobby. So.
Absolutely.
Well, shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for putting on this show every week. We appreciate the hell out of it.
Hey, well, we definitely appreciate you coming out and putting on a show for us as well. But congratulations once again, putting it in the 2nd position in the Harpoon Design 200.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There was your 2nd place finisher, William Robbins. Well, it is time, folks, for the star of this show, Frankie Barroso, your winner. Let's get him in here. Frankie, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up, Blake?
Hey, not much. You put on a show out there, had a fast car all night long. Strategies had you up and down through the field, but it ends up working out for you. You park it in victory lane.
Yeah, it was kind of a wild race. Trying to get track position as much as I can, but also have enough fuel to make it to the end. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. I'm sure it was crazy from everyone watching, but it's just as crazy as being on track.
Absolutely. It looked like you were able to keep your nose clean the whole night, and that was definitely the key. Unfortunately, your teammate, Steve Tucker, he raced with you early on and just could not catch a break after he fell to the back at the end of stage 1.
Yeah, it's kind of just easy to do that. I mean, I think in the middle of stage 2, I friggin' slammed the wall just on my own and had a minute and a half of wheel damage, and I was back there, and I was just fortunate. I was fortunate to not get caught up in anybody's mess, but that's just kind of how it goes. I mean, obviously clean air's king, especially at a not a single lane groove, but kind of close enough. It's just so hard to pass here, and track position's everything, and once you lose it, it's so hard to get.
Absolutely, and there at the end, it looked like Brian Burchett. He tried to stay out on fuel, but I think he ran out around 5 laps or so to go after you got around him.
Yeah, I was a little surprised at how long he stayed out there, but I mean, either he was trying to catch caution, but either way, I was kind of impressed how long he was able to stay out there. He almost won last week too, doing a fuel strat as well. So that's definitely kind of a note to self that whenever there's fuel strat, I mean, I got to watch out for him. But yeah, he had a good strat. It just kind of sucked how it kind of played out, and it's just sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't.
Absolutely. Well, hey, it works out for you. You park in victory lane. I believe this is this your second win of the year?
Yes, win number 2.
Yep. All right. Well, hey, has to feel pretty good here winning the Harpoon Design 200 here at Pocono. Next week, though, we are at Watkins Glen. How you feeling about that one?
I'm feeling great. I would say I'm decent at road courses, so I'm really excited to go back to Glen, kind of see what I got there.
Absolutely. Well, hey, congratulations on a big win here tonight. Before you head out, though, you got any shout-outs or anything?
Yes, I'd like to thank Harper Design, Brantley, for being on the hood of the car and paint and to be the painter of this absolute wonder machine. I also got to thank my teammates Steve, Jack, Jesse, Christian, everybody that kind of helps out. And for Storm Motorsports, I think this is win number 4 of the year, I believe, number 4. So hopefully we can rack up another 10, 15 more wins for the team. And yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations. Big win here at Pocono. Frankie Barroso.
Yeah, man. See you next time.
Yep, you too. There's your race winner, folks. Frankie Barroso parking in victory lane once again here on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Be sure, click the like button on the video. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe, all that good stuff. We will be back here tomorrow night with the Stars and Stripes series. Then on Wednesday, going to have an HMS TV doubleheader. 2 races going on at the same time. Thursday, we got the Growmasters Average Joe Sim Racing League. Friday, we take off, do our event. Head on over to our Discord. You got a link in the description to join that. And Saturday's back with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. And then back here Monday night with the Wheels America Racing Cup Series. Nonetheless, folks, we appreciate you tuning in. And that's going to round things out here tonight for you. In the booth, Blake Hutchinson. We will see you next time. The 42 right there with him. Smokes him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the whole field. It's junk. It's a parking lot. They door slam each other. Checkered flag in the air. It's going to be too close to call. Oh, he just got smoked. Oh, my goodness. Turned. He got dumped in IMSA Racing. Caution is out.